Hello everyone and welcome to Tabletop Obscura presents Gatewalkers!
Yay!
Let's go!
That's us, yay! Woohoo!
Yay, big fun.
At some point in this campaign I'm
That
going to actually have to
sounded
get you
way
to
too
fight a
sarcastic.
gatekeeper.
Sorry.
No, just in general, all of our responses sounded way too sarcastic. We're happy to be here, folks.
Yeah.
We promise.
Stargate Walkers.
Yeah.
Ooh. Well, there is an awful lot of not paraphernalia. That's not the right word.
Two L's.
Which is that what they're calling the new Stargate series? Walkers?
Stargate Walkers.
It's all been zombies.
Zombies.
The zombie virus is spreading from planet to planet.
Stargate.
Through
Yes,
the
geez,
Stargates.
Stars.
Zombies on our lawn.
Anyway,
Ship them to Mars.
how is
I'm way
everyone?
too far behind on Stargate, though.
Pretty
well.
great.
Pretty great? Pretty good? That's
Mhm,
good.
mhm.
I'm having a
Yeah.
very special mummy drink.
Ooh,
Oh, no.
fancy.
What do mummies drink?
Ginger beer and rum. Kraken rum. Very nice. Highly recommend.
Yeah, it's called Dark and Stormy.
Interesting.
Yeah. Drink responsibly, kids.
This is a mature channel. You're fine. And by mature channel, I mean you have to click a thing that says that you're aware that this is for mature audiences only. Not suggesting that we're actually mature.
Yeah, I was
No,
going to
no,
say,
no.
the audience might be mature, but us, the people performing,
We are
sure as
not.
hell not.
Well,
Mm.
considering I think we called the flesh rocks, what the rock things, something along the lines of forbidden fleshlight. Yeah, like what? Ooh.
Something like that. No rocks. I don't know.
It's just texture, don't worry about it.
And for everyone watching this later on YouTube, this is why I'm not monetized.
It's our fault.
Yeah.
Woo!
It's our fault, Matt. And we're not sorry about it.
That's fine. No one makes money
Angry
off of
sea
YouTube nowadays.
No.
I
Simon
mean,
Whistler took all the money.
increase your number of subscribers by like 100,000, you might be there.
Oh no, because you still just get it off of Patreon and stuff. Even Mr. Beast
Yeah.
makes most of his money off of advertising. And not
Remember-
for YouTube.
Share this with your mom and your grandma and your
Mhm.
neighbor and your dog.
Yeah,
To
set them
be
up with a
fair,
dark and stormy. Put this on for them. They'll love it.
Mr. Beast does in fact have to pay a dozen people's wages, because Mr. Beast is a company, not an individual.
Hey, Matt, could we
Yeah?
change, like, instead of the outro being "We are the storytellers," could you just change it to "Share this with your mom"?
Do I look like Rove McManus?
A little bit.
Share this with your mom, or we will.
If you don't tell her, we will. She's not gonna like it coming from us.
Or she will.
Maybe
Who
she
knows?
will. Hmm.
And
She
no,
likes
I'm not
everything
changing my
that's coming from me.
catchphrase.
Hey!
I like
Oh,
my
dear.
catchphrase. I worked very hard on it.
It's good.
Thank you. I grew up
Well,
watching like Saturday morning cartoons. I needed a catchphrase.
Doesn't threaten moms, though, so.
Well, look,
As a mom, I guarantee we need more threats in our life. I don't know.
do you, do
I
you
don't know,
know?
man.
Look, I think
Come on.
rather than sharing this with your mum, put a link to this on your local mums group.
Yeah.
Get us rocking on Mumsnet, you know?
You know all those
Which mom
ads, all those ads you stumble
Single
upon
milf.
talking about moms in the local area.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Click that and post our link to them.
Yep, that would be great.
We are the meme ramblers. Oh, it's accurate.
It's fine though. I mean,
Is it really though?
this, statistically speaking, there must be parents out here who would in fact enjoy watching this.
Absolutely.
Like, hey, I
Yeah.
have to watch these every now and again. Watch these back again, I should say.
I feel
watch them with
so
my
sorry
kids
for you.
sometimes.
Why do you
I
feel
feel sorry for
me?
you both.
It's fine.
I've heard my own voice.
It's educational.
No, the whole you've heard, like, hearing your own voice, that's just hardwired into people's brains. That's why we
Yeah.
have to get trained out of it.
It's very cruel.
I like my voice.
It's
No,
so
the-
that we don't get taken by the thing in the night that copies our voice.
I was
I'm
about
also
to say.
mildly narcissistic, so
It's basically the Bluey of tabletop role-playing game content.
Absolutely.
Oh.
Yep. Off to Hammerbarn.
What's the other one?
I actually ugly cried watching an episode of Bluey.
Yeah, no, I think
I'm-
if it's the episode I'm thinking of, yeah, I did too.
I'm not proud, but
Louis is
damn,
like...
they don't need to hit that hard, but they do.
What's that line from Robin Hood Men in Tights? Unlike other Robin Hoods, I can speak with a British accent.
Ooh.
Unlike other
As,
Matthews in the tabletop role-playing game industry, I can speak with, well, I can't even speak
Yeah,
with
no,
an Australian
finish
accent. Fuck!
finish that.
Yeah.
Oh,
As the youngest person in this group, I can
Thanks.
say that I had to really look up what Bluey was because it was a hell of a lot later than my time.
It's now.
It's
Yeah.
now, yeah.
Yeah.
it's now. It's the thing. It's so hot right now.
Mhm.
Like, it's apparently really, really big overseas.
Yeah.
Like,
Mm.
bigger than it is in Australia where it's made, so...
Americans are scared that their kids are going to start having Australian accents.
Well, Matt, finally your time has come to get revenge.
Vengeance!
Yep.
But
There
that's why they
was-
got the Chinchilla show as well, which is failing badly, which I think is great.
There was a recent auction at one of the Comic Cons going on where famed comic artist Jim Lee was giving out like a free, well, not a free, but like the prize was to win one of his drawings.
Mhm.
And they asked him to draw Bluey.
Fantastic.
Okay. Alright, I think with that, how about we get
Next
into our actual introductions?
Let's do some actual.
If we have to.
introductions.
Yeah.
I mean, I started with Felix last week. So, Compostifer,
That's me.
that you!
Hey, I am Compostifer. Well, I'm not Compostifer. I'm Bill. I play Compostifer.
Mhm.
I understand.
Keep
reality.
lying to yourself.
Yeah, Compostifer, not I, is an undead investigator. I am T.S. Crony in chat. I think we're going with enemies. Are we going with enemies? Frenemies?
I did not.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Well,
I
look,
was-
I am.
I fucking did.
Some of us might be, not all of us necessarily.
It's a suggestion.
Compostifer.
It was suggested
Has-
like an hour and 10 minutes ago.
Compostifer has an enemy. Compostifer lived at the Gauntlet, was raised at the Gauntlet, and there were raiders that would come from the swamp marshes and try and steal their supplies. And Compostifer got into a heated argument that turned physical with one of them, and now Compostifer does not like them at all.
What is a them?
What is a them?
Yeah, what was the raider?
Oh, right.
Do we have
just
do we have a name or a
No,
appearance?
we don't have a name.
Mhm.
But Compostifer would know them if they saw them again.
The swamps were populated by a lot of different people.
There were.
DM
yeah.
hook time. Ooh.
Mhm. Yeah.
Lizard folk and were crocodiles and frog
Dinosaurs.
people.
Mhm.
I got you.
All sorts. Probably not native swamp dwellers. Probably just
Ah.
came from the swamps.
You weren't there like fist fighting a gator.
No.
I got the name for you though.
Oh, yep. What do we got?
Lysol wipes.
I saw wipes.
Alright, speeding through. And Tara.
Hi, I play Antara. I'm Nikki. I'll be cauliflower in chat. Antara's a fletchling champion. I did go with enemies. she doesn't so much have like a true enemy as like more of a kind of rival-esque. So last week I mentioned that she had a crush on one of the higher ups in the church who trained her, and when she got married, Antara was low-key devastated.
Not when Antara got married.
No. When her crush,
Yeah, her crush.
got married, settled down, had kids, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
She was like, kind of declared the husband her rival. And it's like a friendly rivalry now, where it's like they're both trying to better themselves, and it's like she's accepted that like they're happy. She's not gonna house wreck, but yeah, that's like her enemy now is like this. Now it's friendly, but it started off more heated rivalry.
Player notes. Open player notes.
Oh no.
No,
And
continue.
what's their name?
You know?
You see her hair saying?
Yeah.
My soul wiped.
No, that's
The same person.
It's the same person.
Oh.
All right. Veliana?
Hello, I'm Andrew. I'm J-Reach in chat, and I play Veliana Squardata, the human witch. I did not do enemies, because like I said, that was prompted like an hour ago, and I had something else.
He full planned. Woo.
Huzzah! No, so, one of Veliana's hobbies is she likes to read spicy romance novels in her free time. The spicier the novel, the better. She's currently reading Desire's Reward by the prolific Absalom
God.
Times selling author Yada Ya.
Fucking.
Fantastic.
That
For those
author
not
will keep
aware.
on continuing. You're welcome
Yeah.
for this everything.
So much smut.
Felix!
Hi, I'm Nick. I'm Modern Maxwell in chat, and Felix Von Fabra, the Elven Fighter in the game. Felix's enemy is the Duolingo owl.
He's in your house because you didn't practice your
Yeah.
Spanish.
That bastard bugging me every day.
Felix has
All right.
done quite well at learning several languages. However, the early stages are always a, shall we say, difficulty for him. When he was learning Orcish to try and impress Gore Catfang, sent him a note sincerely asking him out for a lunch date. Gore responded saying that he had a hearty laugh at the term SimCity. Lunch didn't bother him that much.
So now your enemy is the Duolingo owl?
Absolutely, yeah.
Fair.
Player notes. Stat out. Duolingo owl.
That one like wizard with their green owl is just gonna be real confused one day.
The owl.
It's Lysol wipes familiar.
It's all connected. Oh no.
And to kind of round that all out, hello, my name is Matthew, also known as Obscura. The lovely individual you're seeing before you was also known as D10. We're kind of in this whole shared body situation. But I am the GM, the speaker, and all sorts of other things for Gatewalkers and Tabletop Obscura in general. I am also Tabletop Obscura in chat, surprising absolutely no one, and confusing many people.
What a twist.
I know, plot twist, right? I'm full of
Yeah.
surprises and cliffhangers. As for a whole thing, shock face in chat. NPC fun fact? I don't really have one at the moment. Look at that, I'm
What's one
slipping.
of Matt's enemies?
Sure. Not getting into that one.
We don't have enough time to unpack that.
No, I don't think we really do. GM fun facts, my birthday's on Tuesday. I guess, because I can't think of
Yay!
anything else.
Wow.
Happy
That's
birthday.
exciting.
Damn, that's closer than I remembered. Whoops.
Mm-hmm.
Your present from your daughter will be late.
That's fine.
Not bad.
Matt is the flesh ghost infesting the dice. More. It's complicated. There is lore. Like, I have lore written up about it. I just haven't posted it anywhere yet.
D10 law. You have to start drip feeding that as your fun facts, I think.
Oh no, look. Apparently VTubers all have to have lore and stuff. And I can't really help myself from writing lore anyway, as anyone who's ever been on a Minecraft server with me would know. But otherwise, let's kind of just switch over, yeah?
Let's.
Who remembers what happened last week?
Fought some guys.
Fought some guys?
Well,
No rocks.
Yes, no rocks.
Checked the room, found the secret.
You're the dragon. It likes the magic around.
I mean, that is kind of what
Andrew.
happens.
well, I've been ready, but
Did you want to fill in the gaps there?
yeah. So we treated a dude in a tent for poison.
Yeah.
Then one of the dudes we fought is not a real living dude. It was a dresser filled with explosives that nearly killed Felix and Compostifer. We found a journal in the marketplace that expanded on the mystery a bit, gave us some answers, raised more questions. And it was dated around the time of the missing moment. The day after. The queen of the city had made a proclamation to go north and to reclaim something. And that they will walk in the dark of night forevermore. And the final entry is in the same handwriting, but is structured differently, so maybe some mental magic going on. We came face to face with the dragon, and hid, because...
Bravely hid.
It was a strategic retreat.
Yes. I strategically cried and hid behind a pot plant.
I would like to say for the record that potentially, if you had fought it there, you could have won. It would have fucked you up.
Makes it sound like it's going to be more difficult next time.
We were at the end of like a double fight. I don't know if that's true, Matt. We were not at our best.
We were not. No, we need to recover.
We just had to res 2 of our guys. Like, that's half the party.
Yeah.
Oh no, like I said, it would have fucked you all up. Like, there would have been deaths.
Yeah.
Now, the real question is, what was the deadlier fight? The dragon or the dresser?
Well, the dresser had hardness, so...
The dresser was a trick because it looked friend-shaped.
Yeah. And then, so, Valiana and Fia had kind of nerded out a bit about the ley lines, and that the world wound, when it came up, it probably broke the ley lines, and the search for the missing moment might have caused them to repair, because the ley lines are probably connected to the ore power, the Ayadara, the Elf Gates. We tried to interrogate Turner. He snapped his own neck, then raised as a snow zombie, and
Usual
then a welcome
Tuesdays.
party was going to come party with us.
We could say it didn't go well.
Yeah.
Safe to say, yeah.
Yeah. Antara had a bit of a chat with Riddleson.
We found out he's an elf lover.
Like, that's a bad thing.
I mean,
no.
currently I'm
weirder.
50-50 on elves, so...
But, after that...
Elves
Yeah.
invented elf lovers.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah. The mommy elf and the daddy elf.
Learned some more information on the last queen of Skywatch. She was a Brevin noble named Equendia Sertova, which she was a stargazer and eccentric and stayed in a manor in the city. we came to the observatory to because we knew that their ley line was here, and the dragons kind of nesting near the ley line. The magical effect over the city's all here, so we came to the observatory, and I guessed that there was a secret door in the orrery, and I got that right. I was so happy. I even wrote in my notes that I called it. So the telescope in the observatory, if the position actually altered the orrery, and that the missing moment date was the key to open up the secret door. We delved down a really, really, really long staircase to get to where we are now. It was an hour-long descent.
Oh, that's
The
right.
raid-
Yeah, it like does not meet any safety codes at all. There's no
Not at all.
handrails and there's no like landings.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be
The
a fun
ley
time.
node
Come back.
was tampered with, and some creature was feeding off of it. This manta ray ass is giving it the good old suck.
The angry flap.
Yeah, and that's where we are now with the textures and the
textures?
swirls.
Are we gonna eat
I
them?
had the
Like delicious?
they eat us.
Alright, let's start this combat then.
Let's.
Well, Veliana, you're up first.
Okay. Question.
Yes.
With this action,
Yes.
it specifically says ley line. I assume that's not just the ley node itself, but the area, some of the waters around it.
Ooh.
Because it's very vague.
It is very vague, and they do that intentionally. I will count the waters around it as well.
How
Okay.
thick is the ley line?
Because it was literally the difference between in range and out of range. Yeah. So I got this cool action, and I'm gonna do it.
You gonna do it?
Yeah, why not?
Are you 100% sure?
No,
Hmm.
but it
Look,
was
no
added
regret.
to my sheet,
Spend it.
and it looks cool.
Alright.
But it's new and shiny, and I gotta press the button.
Exactly.
Tap ley line. Raise eyebrows.
Jinx?
Um,
I think we did it at the same time. Alright, I need that occult check.
Alrighty. That'll be 30.
Oh, yeah, no, that's gonna... Yeah.
Now
That's not gonna be a critical success because it is a hard DC. But you were damn close. Like,
okay.
really close.
Yeah.
Alright! What spell are you casting?
I literally do not know what this does.
Oh no, I'm aware. You
So,
do feel the
what does
power
it-
of the ley line start to filter through you, though. But what spell are you casting? I have GM notes here.
Okay. So I know a bit about what the effect going on here is. No. Okay, I will targeting buddy old pal, the Mentor. He is just out of range.
Ain't I,
What about
stinker?
this full form?
Okay. I was put on the spot here with what spell am I casting, and it's made me overthink this way too much. So I'm going to target the cobble guys, and
Yep.
I'll just phase bolt them.
Alright. Roll your attack. And that will be a hit. Now.
Oh.
Dexter point for Veliana. That she needs it right now, but it's definitely going to be a
take it.
thing. Veliana, as you kind of enter into this room and you begin to cast your spell, you kind of reach over to the ley line and start to pull the power from it. And you feel a cold chill kind of go through your body. It's not uncomfortable. It definitely feels powerful though. And as you tap into it, you cast out your spell. It does the damage. But you notice as some of the cobble mites begin to crystallize as they each turn to ice.
Ooh.
Resistant damage. And they are now being damaged for persistent cold.
Hey, that's cool. Huh. Well, that's a bit different.
But I believe that's your turn done.
It is indeed.
Alright, the Cobble Swarm. It's already kind of having a bad day. Well, this is kind of easy for them. Like a jumbling mess of pebbles kind of going down a hill. But horizontally, it's a weird thing to see. It kind of bounces over to the two of you. Veliana and Compostifer.
Does Felix have his reaction?
Does that work on a swarm?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reactive strike it. It's a creature.
If you do have reactive strike, you can do that.
Pasta for boy, so jumpy.
I think it makes the athletics check against us.
It do.
Oh.
But that's gonna be a critical hit against them. We'll see if they even survive that long.
There we go.
You want to describe this, Felix?
I don't really know how.
I've got something if you don't.
First they were rock, then
Felix sees a jumble of rocks sort of going towards everyone and just using his sword like a bat hits them.
Well, because most of them had already turned to partial ice at this point, as you strike them with like the broadside of your greatsword, most of them just shatter and turn to icy dust as they just kind of spread out across the landscape, settling like snow. I guess you don't have to worry about that grasping bites then.
You guys good?
Yeah, we're good, thank you.
No.
Taking full damage from it as well. Let's just remove them from the initiative. I maintain fires are OP. Well, these guys
you have
are
like one trick,
one trick and it's hitting.
and it's good.
Oh no, my trick.
I don't think they actually have that much.
Is it difficult terrain in that water?
That's why they don't have enough. They got enough for you though, Felix.
Yeah.
As they kind of bounce over the water. I just
Like
need you to...
skipping stone?
Like skipping stones, just moving kind of slowly.
Hey, so elves.
Look, I don't know what to tell you. Besides, stop being awesome, I guess. Aw, I get a villain point.
No,
I know.
No. You get a serial point. It's not a villain point.
Yeah,
It's
but what
very
happens if I
different.
don't get to use it?
You have to eat
You
cereal.
get to you have to go buy like Captain Crunch.
Oh god,
Yep.
I don't have like 20
Where would we
bucks for a
find
box
that?
of Captain Crunch.
Yeah, where would we
Yeah,
find that in
you can buy
Australia?
it.
Darnley.
I
Have
don't
to go to
know.
a specialist store. Ugh.
I don't know
Para.
what cereal you guys have. Buy fucking Cheerios or something. I don't know.
Wheat
Boring.
Fruit Loops.
Yeah, well,
Kroger Pups.
Mm-hmm.
like
Special
a chocolate
K.
milkshake, only crunchy.
Now, the special crate. That's. Calm down there.
Yeah.
All right, Antara, what you doing?
I don't even know if rock do. Spend an action to give my boy 2, he move, and then he attack. If I can find him. There he is.
God, everyone's
do.
picking on my
Yeah.
rocks.
Get better
Get
rocks,
rocks!
Matt.
Yeah, go kick rocks, Matt.
Wow. Oh, I guess we're kicking the rocks tonight.
Okay, that's fine.
There we go. Not too bad. Anyway, he moves, he attack,
Yep.
and then Tara will also do a little smashy. No, she will not.
You do
And then
have 2 hero points.
It's fine. And then she will raise her shield. If I can find that. Where is it?
Yeah.
There we go. Alright. There we go. And that's my turn.
Just need to check something very quickly. Oh, I was correct. Alright, Compostifer, it is your turn!
All right. Get ready for a zoom in.
Oh yeah.
Thinky.
What a good roll! It's one of those nights. Awesome.
I
I'm
will...
looking at this cloaker thing. I would like to make some sort of knowledge check on it. What is it? Do I know what that is? Have I seen them before? Have I read about them?
This
What
would
kind of
be
book might I have read them?
This is an occultism check. I am actually going to give you a +1 circumstance bonus for this, though.
I'll take this skill stratagem that has a +1 bonus to it.
Hot
Well,
I
damn.
got a 33.
Here's your natural 20. This is a cloaker.
All right.
So cloakers are a part of this whole like mini ecosystem. Like there's small ones that kind of are just like hat shaped. They're like medium sized, and there's smaller ones. They can get to like huge size, and there's some that even kind of latch onto the tops of roofs. You are very familiar with them because you have had to deal with them more than once in your time at the Gauntlet.
Of course. Yes. Yeah.
They have a tendency to,
This is like a medium-sized one, on the scale of
on the scale of them, yes.
maybe slightly small.
This would be
Okay.
considered a young adult.
Yep. And what's the common way that we would deal with them? What are they? Do they have any weaknesses?
Not so much in the way of weaknesses, but they have a lot of trouble hiding in areas of light. Also, they have an infrasonic moan.
I don't. They couldn't. Did they really?
You can't hear it, it's infrasonic. But earplugs is one of the easy ways to kind of get around it.
Okay.
But at the very least, it gives you a bonus.
I will.
So they
let
moan and it
everyone
makes
know.
people uncomfortable.
Yeah,
If
actually,
that thing starts moving around, block your ears.
Good.
I'll do my best. Don't.
Otherwise, their main way of killing people is to envelop them and just strangle them to death.
Yeah.
Kinky.
Like an angry cloak,
Yes.
hence the name.
Cool. Alright. What have I got out? Crossbow.
Those rocks started motoring, I'd feel uncomfortable.
I'm gonna fire my crossbow at the rocks.
With the mouth placement there, I wouldn't want to wear that as a cloak, though.
Don't you want a little nibble on your back?
No.
Just
It's like a
defect
back massage, but bad.
That will be a hit.
Alright.
It'd be like one of them suction cup massages, but instead of a suction cup, it's a little toothy mouth.
And you see how that's a problem, right?
I got to 10.
I have
just super
comments, but
cute.
I will keep them to myself.
Also, for those watching, either now or later, we do have an investigator and a champion in the party. They have not been switched over for Player Core 2. I am waiting for the classes to be fully implemented in the system. They're in there, it's just they're not fully automated and stuff. But Investigator has gone for a fair few changes. And so's Champion.
Ooh.
Composter, I believe you have... Nope, that should be good, because... Nope, you have one action remaining.
I will reload. That is
Easy
my
done.
one action. Yeah.
Well, our cloaker descends from the heavens. And he
It's an
kind
angel.
It's bad to take in with the eyes.
Damn the second diagonal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's good. It is targeting you, Felix.
Okay.
Aw.
This is against your reflex DC. So your reflex save plus 10.
Yeah, no, that'll do it.
That does it?
That does it.
Alright. You are now restrained.
Boo.
Oh.
It's going in for the steamy makeout session.
Oh, yeah.
It looks like you'd have one of
Felix.
them, real scratchy bits.
As you kind of bash away the cobblemites and destroy them, and you look over to the east when you start getting, like, attacked by another set of them, and it's as you kind of dodge deftly out of the way, you just kind of hear this whooshing sound as you get enveloped in some sort of fleshy cloud.
Not the words you want to hear.
This is like my top 3 worst clouds.
What's the worst cloud?
Not the blonde one with the big sword.
No, that's the best cloud.
Yeah.
Morphed cloud.
I mean, we all have to hail the glow cloud, but that's the cloaker done.
Aw.
Probably
Felix.
If Felix got digitized, he'd be very mad. So...
Do we have news for Felix?
Felix living his nightmare.
You have a couple of options. You can
Yes.
attempt to escape, or you can just
Yeah.
straight up start attacking the cloaker. Actually, no,
Gee.
you're restrained, so you could only really escape.
Okay, so athletics.
Indeed. Hey,
So,
hey,
escape.
Felix.
Nope.
Felix.
Nope.
Hey, can I have his dice
It's just-
inputs? Because, like, something's
That's-
going on there. Actually, no. Him and Compy, change, swap, please.
Well, no,
What's
you
going
rolled
on?
a 4. I'm
I got a-
scrolling
I got
up
a
here
20.
to
4 and then, yeah.
That's okay. That's not a critical. That's not a natural 20, but that was definitely critical. You got a 19, a 20, and a 20, Felix.
Yep.
We're good.
For purposes of map, does that count as an attack?
It does.
Okay. I'm still gonna vicious swing it.
Map doesn't matter if you nat 20.
Apparently.
Woo! That's not a nat 20.
No, it's not. But it's still a
The
hit.
map still didn't matter.
Vicious swing. Pew!
Oh god, that's pretty good damage as well. Well, it's already having some regrets. Veliana!
Yeah, you probably saw me doing the thing.
Surprisingly, I did not.
Oh, okay. My first action will be to summon a mirror in this square right here.
Yep.
Oh, fantastic.
And then my next two actions will be in a Radiance Torrent.
So if I do a mirror, if I do a line this way, then you can do the
Yeah.
mirror. Yeah.
Yeah, and then
Through there?
Fantastic.
Easy done. You're aware that you can only
So
affect the same target once, right?
I hope you know I'm affecting both targets.
Oh yeah, no.
That's my entire purpose.
Yep, easy done. So,
Yeah.
they both need to make reflex saves.
I'll do the proper thing there.
Refractive spell is so cool.
It is.
God damn.
Okay, Matt.
Hey, with 20s that have been thrown my way?
I have yet to do it, so you can fuck right off with that. Yes.
Oh, spicy night.
Oh, that's mine.
That's yours? Alright.
Yeah, it's second level spell. Oof.
Oh, this is about to be bad. The Cobble Swarm. It's technically doing a
Today-
step.
Uh-huh.
Is it now?
Well, it's only moving 5 feet. There's nothing that says it can't. And then it's gonna do a Grasping Bites. So I have to do an athletics check against Felix.
It's not gone well, Matt.
No, it's not.
You have a villain point.
I'm gonna use it with
That's
a Cobble
true.
Swarm.
Yeah.
You're
Why
probably
not?
gonna be fighting a dragon later.
I think
No,
you
use it
specifically
now.
have to use it for a cobble swarm.
Oh, it was the serial point, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Alright, let's re-roll and keep the highest result. Still not gonna
Roll and
do
keep
it.
highest. That's not correct.
It's
No,
higher, but
The 22 will.
Yeah.
So you got me there, bud.
Animal companion.
no, that's on Rapstallion.
Oh, that's on Rapstallion. Never mind.
It is on
Oh,
Yeah.
Rapstallion.
How was there any question? Of
I
course,
know,
Matt
right?
geeked the pet.
Well, and also
How mean is
Antara.
that? Yes, it will be against Antara as well. She's also in the space. I'm not sure if that's gonna go against your reflex DC, Antara. It's your reflex save plus 10. Cloak wrenching
Reflex
mode's gone.
plus 10?
Yep.
It's only a 16, man.
All right. Well, Rapstallion will be going prone though.
How does that work as someone who's mounted? Because, like, as someone who had a horse, when he was a dick and decided, I'm a roll over now, that
Yeah.
sucks.
Yeah, they think it's hilarious.
Yeah,
Well-
they're like, it's so fun.
You can choose to stay in the saddle if you like.
Is this like a crushing damage situation, or?
No. They have to
He's
do a
prone,
specific
but not
like
necessarily on his back.
yes. Like he gets stripped down.
Well,
He's not a horse. He can go
He's
Like
flying.
all the rocks underfoot, it's like dancing on marbles.
It was hilarious to
I'm-
watch.
Yeah, there's that classic cartoon whoop 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 noise, which I can't
Well, I
do
don't
with
think
my
I.
mouth.
I don't think I got a high enough thing to actually even be able to dismount in time.
Well, staying in the saddle is easy done.
Okie doke.
Step. Grasping. Alright, it's your turn.
Spend an action, give Boyo a turn. He will stand, I guess.
Stand.
Yep, so that's one of his actions. And then his next one will just be to clobber it.
Excellent.
That makes me uncomfortable, Matt. Why is that excellent? It feels like you've got something prepared for when
Oh.
these things die.
No. You're not high
They
enough level for that kind of thing.
Everything adjacent to it explodes as well.
He stood and delivered.
There's my boy. He's a good man.
You are adjacent to the cloaker.
Okay, cool.
I know it
Well-
looks a little bit funny there because of the large circular tokens, but you are adjacent.
Awesome.
If
Well,
you were on a
Rapstallion
huge-sized
has
mount,
turn.
you would not be.
Strange.
Yeah.
I will strike.
Wait,
What if you decide to sit on like the head of the huge size mount?
for mounts, aren't you in every square?
With large-sized mounts, you counted as like being on everything, and everything is adjacent to you. When you're on a huge-sized mount, the corners don't count.
Okay.
5 damage. We go. That's
I literally rolled minimum damage. Cool. And then I'll just ray shield.
Oh, sorry, Compostiver. I should have said cloakers are aberrations.
Okay.
Yes.
I've lost ray shield again. How does this keep happening?
Oh, I've just put it on the hotbar. If you want me to put it on you.
Yeah, please. It's not.
Boop.
Oh no. Oh. It's because I was on my boy still. Never mind. Why
yes.
can't Rapstallion raise his shield?
And Tara, as you strike out at the cloak with your sword, as its silvered edge kind of scratches against its body, the flesh begins to burn.
Doesn't like silver, guys. If I have a turn enough to say that.
That's fine.
Might work.
50-50.
Might.
50-50.
50-50. 55. Sorry, I have a cat in my lap, and it's making it very difficult to press the keyboard. Ah, Rocket, out of the way.
No,
Aw.
look, Warden was doing that to me last night. It's very adorable and also very annoying.
Mm-hmm. It's cold, so you know they have little beans, and the little beans are cold, and they need to be on your lap. I get it.
I have my cat out of my room for that reason, and also she likes to shut down my computer.
Yes.
My cat doesn't know the meaning of personal space and is currently inside of my hoodie.
Fantastic. Your cat also doesn't have fur, so
Yeah.
It makes it a bit.
it's crucial. Right, I'm going to quick swap to my War Razor, which I think is Cold Steel. Don't know if that helps.
Ooh.
And then gonna roll some damage. I got 9 damage.
9 damage. Easy done.
I did a swap. I did a think. I did a hit. That's me.
That's done. Easy done.
Yep.
The cloaker.
Oh, and I'll again reiterate to Felix that they should block their ears.
Yeah, because I have the actions. I'm gonna do it. It kind of flaps up into the air a little bit, so it kind of goes out to its full wing extension, and then you see its mouth kind of fully Golbat. Anyone who's a fan of Pokemon should know that one.
Fully Golbat.
I love that that's like an adjective.
Before we start to see the air distorting as some sort of sound that is beyond our hearing emits from it, I need a will save from everyone. As you start to feel nauseous.
Yeah.
That one. Cool.
Will save, was it?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Oh. I didn't hit the right button.
A
That's okay.
27 is a success?
Must have been
Damn.
very close, I suspect.
He's got ears, it
Stallion's
counts.
fine. It's just on a success as well, isn't it?
Well, here, I will spend a hero point and remove mine and click the will save button.
It's all good.
Yeah. there we
Yeah.
go.
So I don't think anyone's going to be affected by that. Nope.
Get your infrasonic out of here.
I mean, it hurts, makes you feel a little bit sick, but you know, all of you have kind of traveled through a couple of gates by now. So it's less of a concern. However, you know what? It's just going to attack you with its tail, Felix.
Dick move, but alright.
That'll be a hit.
Okay, so I have a thing that I have a question for.
Yeah.
Take that.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
can
know
do
what
it.
activate envision means.
Are you thinking about it? Do you want it to
Yeah.
happen? Do you believe
Yeah.
within yourself?
I figure a cloak versus cloak fight would be fucking cool.
Fantastic.
It'll succeed.
Figures.
This was like loot from like the first guy we fought, right?
It was, yes, and I've only just found out about it.
But it has an action.
As you kind of whip around the cloak to attack it back, it doesn't seem too phased by it.
Yeah.
It is the superior cloak.
I mean, that said, if you kill this thing and want to do some improvements to your own cloak, that is done.
I like having leaves on an elf.
Fitting.
I'll just need to add some of its teeth to it.
Oh, wrong button. There we go.
You know, just around the
Then
collar.
it becomes a nightmare cloak.
Shazam.
No, that's a superhero.
No, that ain't flying.
Yeah, I didn't think it would. I know you well enough. Still a miss, but
Wow, I'm impressed.
Yes, yeah.
look, with the amount 20s,
Yeah, fair. Just gonna swing again because
Nice.
Oh my god.
why the hell not, right?
oh, you do have a striking sword at the moment, don't you?
I do.
18 damage. Is that going to be enough?
No.
Very
close, though.
nearly.
It's very nearly. Veliano. It doesn't really matter too much, but by way of description, the cloaker is like 5-10 feet in the air. That's how it's occupying the same space as Felix.
Yeah, I'm close enough. I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do.
I mean, you can give it a smooch.
I could.
You could moan back at it.
Beat the little spoon.
Yeah, I'll just put it down out of its misery.
All right. How many actions are you using?
I'll just use 3. Nope, that I went to roll damage and it popped up. Oh man, there we go.
All right.
D. You definitely make sure it's dead.
Liliana, frustrated with this thing as it kind of attacks your friends so much, and tries to kind of make you all lose your breakfast with its moaning. You send out your force barrage at it, the shards of glass striking massive holes through it as it flops down and slides slowly into the water.
Yeah. Valiana does not like the feeling of nauseousness, so
No, it's
Shoot.
I thought I had the fanfare set up properly, I'm sorry.
Dun, 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 dun.
The Layla,
what is done with?
the lay node now appears to be unobstructed. And Carrion.
Gonna lie down in the water.
Just kind
How
of flop
deep is
into
this
it.
water?
It's only about what, a foot or two deep. Like you could kind of float on the top if you want to. It does have a weird sense of buoyancy to it.
Compostive is very good at floating.
I'm not
Yeah.
gonna. No, I'm not taking that one.
No. So we do have a
Maybe.
ritual from Riddleson, though.
You do.
Did not get any specifics on that, but there's a ritual.
It's
And we
very
know
similar
it.
to the. It's very similar to the empowered lay node ritual. But
If I
you're
know
only
anything
kind of
about
doing.
rituals, it'll involve a sword.
That is so like niche. Ugh.
Now, as it is a ritual, one person will have to be the primary caster. The rest of you can be secondary casters. In order to be a secondary caster on this ritual, you need to be at least trained in a magical skill, such as Arcana or Occultism.
And what
Okay.
is required for a primary caster?
Occultism. Or Arcana as well.
Ah.
Unless you have lay node knowledge, lay node lore, which is a thing.
I'll help.
I'm happy to help with occultism.
What's Composter's occultism?
Plus 12.
Oh
Mm,
damn, he's
I
better
think
at it.
I think you come out ahead if it's part of your pursuit lead, right? Because you get a +1.
That's correct. Yes.
So you that would be more than Valiana, who has +12. Unless this is oddity identification.
I mean, it's odd. I wouldn't exactly say it's that odd.
Yeah, because that otherwise, yeah.
No, not for this one, unfortunately.
No, didn't think so. That's why I said that there was just that slight caveat. So yeah, I have a +12.
Well, who's going to be the primary caster?
I guess I'll give it a go.
You
But
gotta
I'm
do
gonna
a
need help
compositor.
from everyone. Many
Well.
help.
The ritual in and of itself is pretty simple. It's a basic chant in Old Elven, so Felix, you'll be great for this.
Hell yeah.
High five!
+1?
+1 circumstance bonus? How about this? You could use elf lore for it.
Whoa.
Yeah, alright. They're the same.
In the same? Alright.
It's got the right flavor to it. That works.
Otherwise, it's the chant in Old Elven while kind of thinking happy thoughts and impressing your will upon it. You're trying to cleanse this thing of whatever is polluting it at the moment.
That's why Veliana can't be the primary caster. What are happy thoughts?
So, I'll get the secondary peeps to go first. I mean, that's 119.
Oh.
Wow. Felix and Veliana, you have hero points.
Yeah.
Sure.
I forgot I was muted. Sorry.
And Veliana.
Hey,
That would
those
be
hero points
successes.
came in pretty well. So how many pluses is that all up?
No pluses. There's just not going to be a higher DC for this because they all
okay.
succeeded. It'll be just a
Right.
DC by level.
Very good. I shall roll. Yes. All right.
Now 20.
What is with the rolls tonight?
I have a good
Ugh.
feeling about fighting this dragon
I-
tonight.
Right?
Hey,
Nick. Jinxed it.
I have yet to get a critical success, Matt, so back off.
We
Every
believe
time I've
in
gotten
you.
close, it was like, nah.
Mm.
Compostifer, understanding that he needs to think about, joyous, happy thoughts, thinks about the cooperation and that he's having with his newfound friends working together on a goal to help each other.
Aww.
We're not friends anymore. We're family.
Mm-hmm.
It does help that the Godlight's also built on a ley line.
Yeah. I understand this, Juju.
Now, you perform the ritual flawlessly, Compostifer. It's kind of a little bit strange because you don't even really need to consult the notes that Riddleson gave you. As you start to go through the motions, they just kind of come to you.
Read it once. Compostifer's a quick study.
For those who actually read the notes earlier, so I think Veliana, you're the only one who really read the notes beforehand. At some point, Compostifer actually goes off script regarding the ritual itself. Like, he starts to perform a ritual that has the same purpose, but is a different ritual. If that makes sense.
It's like your ritual,
That's
but better.
why Veliana rolled the lowest.
Yeah,
Just-
bro, she's like,
the
what?
fuck are you doing?
It's like, that wasn't in the.
Yeah. It's like covering a
Just a
song
slight
and you start
pause of, like,
improvising and you're
what?
like, oh.
Okay. This is a bit weird.
It's like I'm digging it, but this isn't in the notes. The brief was totally different, guys. Uh-oh.
That's not what we practiced.
And as the ritual finishes, the light begins to glow with a pleasant warm green instead of the blue. And we kind of see the after image of a great tree kind of emerge from the top of it. It only lasts for a couple of moments, but for you, Compostifer, you would recognize this tree.
Mm-hmm.
As
Yes, that's
as-
the life-giving tree.
it is in fact a life-giving tree. And even as this light kind of begins to wash over the rest of the cavern, we start to see little mushrooms start to pop up across the ground. Otherwise, the ritual is a success.
Given the lay no shrooms, I don't think that's the wisest idea.
Woo! What's wrong with a little bit of
Yeah, we cleaned it.
image?
It's a connection to the mycelium network. What's the problem here? Suddenly the players are very concerned.
Just a wee bit.
Sure, this is fine.
It's fine.
What
Don't worry
could
about
go
it.
wrong?
Well, the ritual's complete. Congratulations.
Neat.
If you want to
So
carve
we
up
have
the
to
cloaker,
cook
you
up
can.
stuff?
Yes. Well, here's the problem, isn't it?
I'm good. Well,
Aww.
it's been for. Oh.
That's cute.
Oh.
Whoops.
There are a couple of them first to do it. Unfortunately, I don't think they stick around.
No, it's just the temporaries.
Well, riding high after success of the ritual is kind of somewhat put to a stop when you see the stairs that go up again.
Oh
We level up though, right?
No.
I mean, we're definitely going a few levels up.
Yeah.
Dun 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 dun.
Waka waka.
I'd buy that for $1.
I mean, Antara's gonna be good.
Yep.
Yeah, how's Rapscallion gonna be?
Just kind of gives you
Difficult.
that, like, distant stare.
This. You know when your dog
Figure out-
sighs, like it has like the weight of the world on its shoulders?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah,
that
it
like
knows that you're leaving the beach, and it just like.
Do we have to?
the baby.
Well, you begin the climb upstairs, and it isn't. in
If
fact,
anyone gets tired, you can have a ride on Rapstallion.
it's so nice of you.
Delnex once again plays I Spy.
Oh God. Oh please no.
I'm gonna get vomity.
Oh no, it's not that bad.
No, I meant like just having to like
Around
look
and
around and
around.
round and round. Yeah.
Yeah.
Antara, how is it worse going up than it was coming down? We're going so much slower, and it's still. I feel dizzy.
Okay,
It's not
Compostiva to
comforting.
the back.
Yeah, if you gotta hurl, aim downward.
All right, that makes sense.
It's when you're about halfway up, I need a reflex save from everyone. As
God damn it.
the ground begins to rumble.
You know that scene in Lord of the Rings where they're all going over the mountain pass and Legolas is the only one like on top of the snow?
Yeah.
How can I do that but with stairs?
Well, you're already on top of the stairs, so
Yeah, but so
It's
are
not
you
like-
guys, so I need to be above you.
Mm-hmm.
stand on top of
Raps.
Repstallion.
Is there a railing?
There is
There's
not
railing.
a
We
railing.
established this earlier.
Yeah. Can't even surf up it.
No.
Well, Composter and Veliana, you'll be fine. But the rest of you will
Hey.
kind of fall prone as you're kind of jostled on the ground. It's more annoying than anything else, but you feel the entire staircase start to shake and rattle. And it's not kind of hitting like an earthquake either. It's more like you start to hear the sounds of something very heavy impacting something, and that's causing the rumbling.
Is the noise, the impacting, coming from below us or above us?
Above.
I have a feeling it's uppies.
Okay.
Like
Guys,
maybe
whatever could it be?
Skyborn. I don't know.
It's definitely the lesser of the dragons.
That's because you're
Just
the
as long as
mighty
we're not
one.
about to be like propelled out of here by some sort of ley line powered steam geyser or something.
I did consider it.
Of course you did.
1 hour of corkscrewed staircases and rifling will go into space. It'll be a problem.
Roll a fort save to not be fatigued when you reach the top.
Oh, look, I
Right.
considered teleporting you to a demi-plane, so don't worry about it.
Bow, bow.
What's with you and demi-planes?
AP is
Especially
called
seeing as you
Gatewalkers.
don't like the website.
He loves demi-planes. Remember when, in the before times, when it was just antechambers?
Demi-planes
Well,
are
not
just
Demi-plane, but an
antechambers.
antechamber, but exactly.
Matt likes small rooms. It's basically what
Yeah.
it comes down to.
I
Yeah,
like
think that's
small,
correct.
windowless rooms.
What's the opposite of claustrophobia?
Claustrophilia? Huh.
Agoraphobia,
Probably.
but the fear of open
Claustrophobia.
spaces. And I'm not afraid of open spaces. I just
Well, you would be the philia portion instead of the phobia.
agoraphilia.
Yeah, it'd be yeah.
Claustrophilia.
Yeah.
Well, claustrophilia is liking cramped enclosed spaces because that's part of claustro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like an antechamber. Or a demi-plane.
Anyway,
Well, demiplanes can be quite open.
This is the conversation we have going up this fucking staircase.
exactly right.
yeah,
Yeah.
There's time for lots of weird conversations.
the rumbling
Oh,
continues
you
for
and
about
minutia.
another 10, 15 minutes before it just kind of stops.
Do you think we should be concerned about that?
Oh,
It's-
most definitely. But that's
Maybe
a
it's gone
future
away.
us problem.
I'm concerned.
Once our calves stop aching from this goddamn walk.
Yeah. So maybe when we get near the top, take like a 5-minute breather before rushing out to face our deaths.
Yeah.
Probably
Yeah.
a good idea.
Yeah.
Just gonna recenter our dear observatory. Because eventually you will reach upstairs. And as you get to the top, there's a slight smell of smoke in the air,
Mm.
but also the observatory now has extra holes.
Ooh,
Let's go skylights.
Also,
It's called natural aeration.
Ah,
naturally aspirated.
the telescope has also been kind of torn apart, as if something kind of
Oh.
squeezed past it.
Ah.
I'm stuck under my mount. Thank you.
Ain't that the way?
Oh, good.
It's doing that thing where I drag both of them for some reason. Oh, there we go.
There you go.
Figured it out.
Is the positioning device in the telescope operable?
I wasn't gonna put like explosions and like the crackling sparky effects all over it because we remember what happened last time I did that. But
Mhm.
no, it's been pretty much dismantled and destroyed. Not intentionally.
Okay. I had. Yeah, no, that's fine. I had intended to like move the telescope again, thus closing the door. But if that's not possible, that's fine.
You get the feeling that whatever kind of climbed down the telescope, you can probably guess what it was pretty aggressive in how it did it.
Was it Felix?
Probably.
Yeah.
He at least
I'm all
climbed
out
down
of
the
guesses.
telescope.
Remember, dragon says moo.
Depends on the dragon.
How dragon.
The Almighty here is like, I spy with my little eye.
No, he got sick of that, tired of that after only doing it like twice.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
ADHD brain dragon.
The first time it was he had picked up a pebble from the dead cobble knights or cobble swarm, and he tried to do a trick question kind of deal.
Aw.
It's like, it's this pebble. It can talk to you.
Why is it whispering secrets about our past?
Oh, use
I was
them like
before
finger
mentioning
puppets.
him using it like like it can talk to you, but he's like using his hand to close and open the mouth. Everyone remember, Daldax is technically a fake creature.
Bro.
Looking outside of the observatory, the dragon is still kind of in flight, so to speak. It's not circling the observatory at this point, it's kind of just seems to be circling the entire city. And every now and again, it'll just kind of do a little bit of a dive, and we watch as it releases its draconic breath across the landscape. It looks exceptionally angry.
This is indiscriminately, like, attacking the town?
So it's like toddler tantrum-esque.
That would be the best way to put it.
Okay. Mummy took away my iPad. Ray!
Whee!
Oh, good. We've made it mad.
Eventually,
No,
however...
I'm sure it's celebrating.
Do you remember, like, what this thing doesn't like?
I don't think we actually got.
You did not get that
We didn't.
far.
I didn't get any real information regarding it.
Well, now that we're watching it, can I make a knowledge check on it?
That's what I was going to do.
let 'em know.
Arcana?
Shit scared. Yeah. Cool.
Arcana is the check for this. Otherwise, you can do an applicable lore.
Oh yeah. What was Fianara rambling about the dragons? And by that I'm using gossip lore.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna use a hero point. It's not much better.
But honestly, this seems like the best excuse for gossip lore thus far.
It is one of the better
She-
ones.
She did talk a lot about it. Just nothing mechanical speaking.
That is
we
kind
know
of the problem for all of you. She was talking a lot, and there are a lot of dragons to cover, especially considering new research into dragon biology and new species of dragon that have been discovered. Like all in the space of about a year.
non-specific lore. Dang. I was hoping for that 2 lower DC.
Oh no, you got it.
Well, I was hoping to succeed on the 2 lower DC.
There we go. I will say, however, as you kind of watch the dragon, it seems to follow this pattern of whenever it kind of goes in for a dive, it'll just release a line of its breath weapon. It goes to do this after a little while, and as it does, it kind of comes out more in a puff than a full burst.
It's only got so many shots in the tank.
And then
I
as it
think
tries
it's
to do it
because-
again, it can't actually use its breath weapon. Or it
I think
appears
it's
to
because
not be able to use
we
it.
have disconnected its power source, the ley line.
Yes. I'm sure it still has its own innate power, but hopefully not amplified anymore.
From what we know, it was a very young dragon that was that grew extraordinarily fast because of the ley line. So
He do be
probably still
shrinking.
has.
Yeah.
It might still have a bit of its
Insecure.
more physical prowess, but its more innate magical abilities might be fading quickly.
Oh, perhaps
Who is it?
sooner rather
I-
than later is the time to
Hello. I'm
try
playing a smart
before it-
character.
before it learns to adapt.
Otherwise, I have one little final note before we go off to break, because it feels like a good time to actually break. The cityscape actually looks easier to navigate, as if whatever effect has been causing illusion to kind of dip over it, has begun
Excellent.
to fade.
Maybe we'll be able to find those missing people easier.
For the casters in the room, you would suspect in a couple of hours the effect will probably be just completely gone.
Neat.
That said,
Cool.
we will go to break on this one, but can I get a perception check from everyone? This is not for combat.
So a hidden perception check?
Oh no, you can make it public. I don't mind.
Do you think it might be pursuant onto a lead of mine?
Potentially?
Can I use my ears?
No, this one is a sight one.
Figure it out.
Ha 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 ha. Where are my nat 20s?
Veliana, you're paying way too much attention to the city for this.
Downex rolled a 2 as well. Like I said, where are my nat 20s?
They're in the mail. Shipping from Australia is slow.
They'll likely get lost on the way then, and just
Yeah,
not appear-
probably.
not show up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sunk somewhere in the middle of the Pacific.
Felix,
Hey,
because you're the only one who succeeded on this.
of course, elf.
Look, I don't want to lean into the stereotype, it's just working out okay.
There's a reason it's a stereotype.
God. Anyway, as you look out into the distance, particularly to the northwest, it is far on the horizon, and if it weren't for your elevated place in the city at the moment, you probably wouldn't be able to see this. But off on the horizon do seem to be what look like battle flags on their way.
Is it enough that I can make out what the battle flag looks like?
They do definitely have a black coloration to them.
That narrows it down.
Yeah.
It is
almost like
a
this
very long
Obsidian
way away.
Yeah.
Obsidian Oath group coming.
Probably not some sort of Legion of Saren Ray.
Probably not, no.
Yeah, it's either the Obsidian Oath or the Frost Glass Darkness Lady.
Or both.
Or it's the townsfolk. They're like, we got bored going north. We're coming back.
It's the welcome party. They've brought tea and biscuits.
Oh, neat.
Tea and biscuits are the names of their two giants.
Oh no.
Giants, you say?
Probably
Tea,
trolls.
yeah.
Trolls, you say?
Ogres?
No.
There's the net. Okay, cool. Anyway, we are going to go for our short little 10-minute break right there, because this feels like a good time to actually go and do it. Just kind of stretch our legs, get a drink of water, all that other fun stuff. Thank you everyone for watching so far. We're only going to be gone for about 10 minutes. We will be back. Socials, if you're just joining us, have all my links and stuff like that. We put all the VODs for this up on YouTube. Otherwise, if you want to contribute something to the channel financially, no obligations, but I do have a throne up at the moment where you can kind of put stuff towards that and everything else like that. Most of the VTT stuff's already been bought out, especially after last night. But otherwise, we're just going to go on the break, and we shall see you back here very, very soon. See you then.
I think Bill was still getting a drink.
No, I'm still here.
Oh, you're back.
Yeah, where's the
Yeah, I
button?
found a
Hello,
code.
everyone. We returned.
Hello.
Yay!
Huzzah! That was quick.
It's only 10 minutes. Jeez. While we are waiting for the poll to tick down, not an official announcement or anything like that. Rusthenge is going ahead. We're waiting for the last player to say yes or no, so we can find another one. But it's looking good so far. And as soon as we have the yes from all the players, we'll start organizing what the characters and stuff will be. Otherwise, the overlay's ready to go. We have potentially also lined up an artist for it to do all the token art for it.
That's exciting.
Oh, nice.
If it worked out, they'll hopefully be doing more art for the channel.
And when
Also-
should we expect this? what nights should we tune in if it goes ahead soon?
Well, my current schedule will probably maintain. So Wednesday nights will probably be when we do Rusthenge.
Nice.
Neat.
Veliana won
Ooh,
the poll.
Veliana.
Who won I Spy? Okay.
Sheath with her dragon.
Yeah.
That's canon. Dalanex is the main looker.
The main looker. Oh yeah.
He's
Such
much
a
more
Valley
research
Alley.
than me.
The other announcement. After looking at the Foundry module last night for the new Starfinder adventure packs, so I thought they were only one shot. It turns out a Cosmic Birthday is like 3 levels long.
Oh,
Yeah, I was surprised as well. So
that's a good
So that's
3 months.
That's longer than the beginner's box. Okay.
But yeah, I have already talked to one of the prospective players, and she is still very keen for it. If I do run, I will be running it in the future. I don't have a lot of details. I don't even have the overlay ready, but I'll probably be working on it this week. However, that one will be in American time zone. Probably exceptionally similar to what I used to do for Troubles Menacing Atari. But
Oh, okay.
I'm only going to do that. I'm going to run the adventure path, and then it's going to be done.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be done.
He says
You
now.
say that, but we managed to convince you to get us the beginner's box to 10 levels.
No, look, I know, and I've already written up like the Starship combat rules for 2nd edition. So I get it. I get it.
You need to play test those.
Shush.
Like-
Shush you.
hey, I'm gonna try and weasel my way into playing some Starfinder. Then I'm gonna weasel my way into playing more Starfinder.
But yeah, so expect some more announcements on that once I actually have a better idea of who's going to be playing it. I do have a couple of people in mind, and I've already sent some messages out, but we'll see what we get in the way of response. I know one of the players is super keen for it.
I wonder who that is.
Well, no, that's actually very true. 2 of the players are exceptionally keen for it. Like, I'm pretty sure one of the players would find some way to kill me if I didn't invite them into the game. So, otherwise...
Yeah, she would. She would.
Absolutely fucking would. Anyway, players, what's the
That's us.
plan?
Hope the other 2 take each other out.
No, I think they're probably
Head to the wolves camp and maybe at least alert them that shit's happening.
Wow.
We got inbound, or
might be a best bet with because the dragon's best asset is going to be its mobility. Might be best to try and draw it here so we can fight it at a more confined space.
Hey, Matt.
Yeah.
Looking at our 2 frontliners.
Looking around, has the issue with the weird illusion stuff been fixed up?
It is starting to fade.
Fantastic.
So they'll find their way to us eventually anyway.
But yeah, it might be I don't care. Yeah, I think observatory fight is probably our best bet.
Well, if you wish to discuss this with Mats, you absolutely can. Otherwise, if you want to make a plan by yourselves, you can also do that. It is up to you. You have NPCs as a resource that you can tap.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, that's a thing.
Yeah, I could send Ishthal to send a message.
Do you say this out loud?
Yes.
Ishthal,
As much as I don't like the dog, I don't think it would be wise
Wolf.
sending it to its death.
as you say this, she appears beside you.
Hell yeah. I like this. This wolf is crazy.
I'll
What's
have
with
you
the
know
dog?
I am completely sane.
My dear friend, would you be willing to send a message to the Smiling Wolf's camp about the imminent dangers that will soon rock this place?
They're already well aware.
Huh.
Cool. I'm not
Handy
going to
that you
question
know
that.
Well, they sent
Um,
out scouts when you left, and you've been gone for a couple hours.
Wild.
That's fair.
Alright, that's fair.
Pretty competent mercenaries when it comes down to it. I love the silence from the players there. Just like, competent? Are they though?
We have no evidence one way or the other.
Should we could try and beat the advancing newcomers to the gates and close the gates? Would that be effective? Or do we want them in so that the dragon can have them?
I'm worried because the effects over the magical effect over the city was done by a Soyo or someone's associated with a Soyo.
Mm-hmm.
And the dragon was feasting off of that. If they can offer the dragon that once more, they might just make an alliance.
Not to mention, there's no guarantee that the dragon would actually fight an entire army by itself.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So I think that if we can get some of the mercenaries to close the gate, we could try talking to the dragon, though that seemed very aggressive.
Do you know of any other lay nodes that we could tell the dragon about, and maybe it will go away?
If you want an answer for that, give me an occultism check. I think occultism or arcana.
Would this be oddity identification?
It would be. You could also use gossip lore for this.
I could.
I did hear tell of a farm once that had dragons on it, but
Veliana. Most of the ley nodes that you know about already have either some form of protection around them already, have been claimed by some other creature, or are in otherwise very remote and dangerous locations. Like there's one in the Sarcosis Scar, like far on the end of it.
Which we have established the Sarcosis Scar is really far away from here.
Yes.
Which-
Much of a journey.
There was some confusion there for a little while.
Just for a
But it
little
is
while,
a-
it's fine.
It is a journey.
Alright, so that might not be a thing.
So it's entirely likely that we'll have to fight it.
I'm not confident taking on a dragon and then an entire army.
That's
Personally.
why I'm hoping to at least close the gates to slow that army so we have time to recover. And if the mercenaries can perhaps sit on the walls, do some pop shots, and keep the army busy for us to recover, we should be in a good spot.
Not be more advantageous to just fortify the observatory?
What if the army's here to fight the dragon, specifically, and then they want to leave?
You said it had black flags, right, Felix?
yes.
There could be other.
We were told a welcome party was coming for us by
Oh yes.
Mistress Frostwitch.
What more do we need from this place? What if we just left?
I think the key thing is that the things keeping us from leaving are a dragon and an army.
Right. Hmm.
Well, did you want to discuss this with the mercenaries?
At this point, it might be prudent. But I've talked a lot. Let's hear some other people's opinions.
Well,
Yeah, I think we need the mercs on this one. I'm not paying them though.
They're getting paid in exposure.
Right.
If they can
exposure to a dragon.
They're getting
If they
paid
can
in
toss
not
on
time.
that you see, part of resume building is all about over talking yourself. So if they helped kill the dragon, they could put on the resume they killed a dragon. And if they helped defend a city against an army, they can say they repelled an army from a city.
Invasion. Yeah.
Buzzwords.
Good resume points as a mercenary.
Speaking of, that actually brings it up. But as you re-enter into the camp, it is a buzz of activity. The rank and file mercenaries, for the most part, are rushing around getting things packed as they are kind of taking it to
soon, boys. Sorry.
They point out to like the landscape that is starting to settle.
You're welcome.
That was also our cover.
Less welcome.
Well, you were warned that it was going to happen when we left. So, the surprise is on you.
Didn't know.
When you actually get to the main house, Mats, Riddleson, and Fianara are in a discussion. They have what looks like a very old map of the city open, or at least an older map of the city open, and they seem to be figuring out a way out. For the most part, most of their idea runs along the lines of getting on the rafts the Smiling Wolves came in on, and just getting away that way.
It's not the worst idea.
Yeah.
As you all kind of walk up, Riddleson kind of nods to all of you, and Fia gives you a happy wave. Mads, for his part, let's bring up his pretty picture, because I like his picture. He says, "Oh, you're all back. It's been a couple hours. Lots changed."
It was a staircase.
He really needs to trim his fingernails.
Ugh.
He's ready to party.
Also,
Oh, yeah.
that handle is so fucking long.
Well, yeah, it's a two-handed sword.
Yeah, two-handed sword with enough room for 6 hands.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
that
a special
shoulder
secret for
wide.
later.
Shoulder width grip.
But, you no doubt saw the dragon, yeah?
Oh, there's a dragon?
I know sarcasm when I hear it. But yeah.
Very good, buddy.
We're leaving. Is essentially the thing. Unfortunately, there's still kind of the dragon, but we also, well, the scouts came back and told us about an army that's approaching.
I believe it was coined the welcome party.
Yeah, no, I'm thinking it's absolutely that welcome party. So, yeah, The discussion we're currently having is we can all leave on the rafts. I'm happy to lend you one or two of mine.
If we leave on the rafts, the dragon is going to get us. We'll just be sitting ducks in the water.
Well, that's what we're kind of discussing now. Because ideally, the dragon's only going to be able to attack one group.
And do you have any way to sway which it prefers?
Well, so this is where some of my own self-preservation comes into it. It will probably go for the larger group, which will probably be mine. So, if you have some sort of idea to kill this thing, I'm all ears.
If we pretend to have a big dust up, that will bring it to us. It's drawn into fighting.
Okay. I mean, we can make noise. I'm being told that the illusion's starting to break, so I don't think it's going to be too long before it shows up anyway.
It's also been weakened since we purified the ley node. Significantly so.
But it is angry about it.
I've got this big sword. Maybe we can do something with that.
Matt's kind of just gestures to you and go, I like this guy. He's got the right idea.
Right?
Well, Felix, why don't you go introduce it to your big sword and we'll see how that goes.
You
Once
got
we
it,
have
bud.
to fix you up again, you're welcome. How about we actually have a decent plan?
Oh, that was sarcasm. I'm terribly.
I thought it was a good plan, Felix.
Thanks, bud.
Thea starts to scribble some notes down on a bit of parchment that she's got. And after like a couple of moments, she kind of looks up and goes, I don't think the purifying's gonna... The purifying will hold. But, so whenever you change, when you got a pet animal and you change its diet very quickly, like you just do a sudden change from one type of diet to another.
They get upset tum-tums.
Yeah. I think that's what it's currently doing at the moment.
So sooner the better.
While
Look,
it's suffering.
from my calculations, anywhere from like a half day to maybe 2 or 3.
Unfortunately, I don't think the army outside's gonna wait.
Well, from my scouts, it was probably they're probably a day away. And I'm expecting them to just be a vanguard.
Do we have rough numbers?
For my scouts, about 100, maybe 150. Which
There's
is
just simply not enough of us to fight
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Look.
So we have to face the dragon soon.
if this was a keep, if we had a smaller place to hold from, we had better weapons, we could probably theoretically hold if there was going to be someone coming to our aid. That's not happening.
Fia.
Yeah?
Fortunately, Compostopher and I weren't able to recollect much about the dragon. Do you have any knowledge on its weaknesses? Something we could capitalize upon?
To be honest, I think you've nailed a big weakness.
That's what I was afraid of. I was hoping for a little bit more. Anything we should not do?
Well, look, these leyline dragons, when they've been feeding, they can empower their attacks with the leyline energy themselves. Records say that, they've been able to rend castle walls with their claws when they're empowered like that.
Well, good thing they're
Okay,
not
so the
anymore.
dragon will have some cold, some ice powers, because that's what the affinity of the ley node.
Well, that's if it holds, and that's depending on how much of a sick stomach it has.
Yeah, but better to expect something that won't happen than.
Oh no, absolutely. Like, I'm excited for this, don't get me wrong, I'm super jazzed that we're gonna be doing this. Just,
One of us has to be.
What's wrong with you?
how often do you get a chance to, like...
How often have you heard about people dying to dragons?
There are a fair
More
few
often
amount of
than I've
records.
heard of people killing dragons.
Well, it's
Yeah,
in...
people like to talk about the glory and not the death that befell the beast before them.
So it's an interesting little factoid, but dragons actually don't like hunting sentient creatures. Regardless of their feelings either way, we're too much trouble.
Yeah, it's really annoying.
Like, you burn down a village, all of a sudden you have an army bashing down your cave.
Yeah, absolute worst.
But they had to learn that behavior first.
Very true. So, speaking as the GM, the big plan that I've heard so far is try for a confrontation at the observatory. There's also been a consideration to ask the mercenaries to close the gates to potentially do some stalling there. Does anyone else have any other ideas?
That's about it. I think that's our plan.
I think mercenaries at the gates isn't really needed, seeing as the army's a day away, and ideally we should be done with the dragon.
Mm-hmm.
And out of here by then, yeah.
Yeah,
All hands on
before
deck.
they arrive.
Dragon fight.
Yeah.
Yep.
Out of a character, I've only used 2 spell slots, one of which is Mage Armor, which is still going.
Hmm.
The other is Inner Radiance Torrent, so I'm looking good there.
Mm-hmm.
If we wanted to fight today, I've used 1 charge of my staff, so 1 less magic missile. Whoop-de-doo.
Is there a way we can bait it into a tight space like we had it at the marketplace and get netting or something above it to keep it from flying away so it's an easier fight?
Yeah, I
That's
guess
why I was
that's it.
thinking the observatory.
Does the smiling wolves, or whatever they're called, do they have any fishing nets or big cargo netting or
Well, they talked
a
about
lot
the
of ropes or something?
fishing.
What have they got in the way of
From the rocks and
entangling
that.
devices?
Well, Mats goes, so yes and no. It's more, we were more doing like casual fishing and stuff, but where we're currently occupying, this used to be like the fishing part of the village, or the fishing part of the city, so there are a lot of fishing nets. So if you want to do that, we can absolutely arrange that.
Get every rope that you can find and every spear that you can find, and basically just attempt to spear the dragon and then lash it.
Get
To
him
the
down
ground.
and entangle him, yeah.
All
So,
right.
and rather than spears, probably looking at like harpoons
Yeah.
to
Barbed
try and
spears. Perfect.
yeah. Well, harpoons can also are more easily tied off.
Well,
So
I-
impale and then tie and like kind of pin it down.
well, that's the next question. Are we going to fight it here or the observatory? I'm saying the we, because I'm going to be there with you.
Maybe the observatory.
Yeah.
We might be able to goad it inside.
And that would leave us less out in the open so we can't do any hit and run tactics.
It also means that if it does do a large breath attack, we're all going to be hit. Is the only downside.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, let's just hope that it isn't over
Have
the
cover
tummy
already, I
issues.
guess.
Of
Pack
its
your
tummy
jackets,
issues.
kids. It's gonna be a cold one.
Well, the cold never came to me anyway.
Oh my god, no.
Matt's kind of puts his sword over his shoulders and gives you the winning smile he has there. Look, I get the feeling it's going to take about an hour to get the netting ready. So we leave in what, an hour and a half?
Sounds good.
Well, if you need to get patched up, I'd do it now. So, this is your opportunity to all get replenished to full hit points if you're not there already.
Felix is the only person that's hurt. Is that right?
Replenish.
Nice.
The quartermaster does have some stuff available.
Stuff.
What kind of stuff?
Do.
Oh god.
Ooh.
Yeah, no, I prepped them ages ago.
Alrighty.
So, they do have some healing potions if you want to make use of that. Otherwise, they have a belt of good health and a couple of other fun things.
How much money do we have? Not a lot of coinage, but
Ooh.
some total wealth.
That reminds me.
That would be cute.
That's... God, where is it? There's that, so I know that. Matt's at that point will say, hey, so I was gonna load your raft off with this. He puts a small chest on the table. Inside is 200 gold pieces.
Whoa!
Okay then.
Yeah.
If you want to use this immediately in camp, I mean, we'll absolutely take some of the money back, but...
I think we should probably look at them fine arrows.
Yeah, I might buy one of them. Can I use it in my crossbow? I assume so.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, if it says
Uh,
ammunition, you can use it in pretty much whatever weapon. I'm
It
not going to
doesn't.
split
It
the
just says-
hairs.
It just says
Got-
consumable, magical.
Gauntlet bow might be up your alley, Compostifer, with your switch hitting style.
Say that again.
The gauntlet bow might be up your alley with your switch hitting style.
Gauntlet. Tell me more about this gauntlet. But heavy metal glove,
it's a
rotating chamber mechanism. Neat.
It's a free hand,
Yep. So you can punch with it.
and that's capacity 4.
Uh,
And so you can actually hold it. You don't have to
you don't
constantly
have to
swapping.
switch out. Right. Okay. That's cool.
And so it can be the hand that you use for all your bombs.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That is neat, isn't it? Yeah, I should probably get one of them.
Yeah, I'll look at some of these items. None of them are really speaking out to me.
Look, I'll be honest with you. I picked these items based on the whole. These are mercenaries. What would they have?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Well.
Otherwise, I'm gonna
Noticing Felix buy a lot of healing potions. I'm like, you just have to say sorry.
I just bought one.
Oh, okay. I thought it said 5. Yeah. I misread. It's all good.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Yeah.
There is another healing
Those
potion
were cool items.
on the thing.
I would like that belt of good health if people are okay with me spending that money.
You should buy that.
Yeah.
How do we do
Yeah.
this?
Yeah, it's
Won't have to
fine.
heal you after that.
I mean,
Look,
if you want it, by all means, you grab it.
And Tara's a champion. She's got her own healing.
Yeah.
This isn't healing. This is just having more health.
Also, the
I'm
belt
not the
of
one who
good...
goes down at the drop of a hat.
True. The belt of good health is also one that is easily upgradable.
Okay, well, I will
8.
take. What's 85 minus 9?
Is
take
the belt of good health upgradable?
74.
Not as written, but it is item
That's
level.
what
It is item level 4. It gives you 4 hit points. Therefore,
Yeah. Yeah,
Mhm.
it's easy to upgrade. For a second there, I'm like, have I missed this entire time
No.
that there's upgraded versions? Because that is one of the items that a throwaway item that I just buy a lot of times because
Yeah.
it's like, 4 HP is 4 HP. I'll take it.
Yeah, it's handy at level 4. It's less handy at level 10.
Hey, I mean, 4 HP at level 10, still 4 HP at level 10.
Look, yeah, but by then you got a cool belt.
Look, I'm
To replace
confident
it,
enough
sure.
writing for this system that I'm pretty sure I can handle upgrading an item like that.
Yeah. Well,
Just some of the ones I've looked at recently, like a ghost lantern, it's like, that's gonna be more annoying. Doable, but still more annoying. And don't mind me, just doing the final kind of adjustments for you're gonna be that beautiful. All right, everyone ready?
Hell yeah.
does Antara want to pick up anything?
Not really. I kind of glanced it, but nothing really stood out.
What's I think there was like a salvo shield there.
Yeah.
What's that do?
No, it's projectiles versus melee.
I think it
Okay.
it hasn't. No, it's additional stuff against ranged versus.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
it does everything your normal shield does, but
Mm.
against ranged weapons, the hardness is 2 higher.
I was just given a fancy new shield, though.
And you like your shield.
I do.
The quartermaster's like, look, with like 10-20 minutes worth of work, I could make the adjustments to your shield. Won't be as pretty anymore, unfortunately.
Okay, thank you, though.
All right.
I guess before we run away, I would like to talk to Skywatch.
Yep.
Did you want an oil of unlife compostifer?
Yeah, look, I don't know, they're expensive. I can just make them for free for a little while. Like, I can make like 4 of them for free. But I guess I have to be alive to do that. Yes.
Yeah, having one on you that you don't use.
Yeah, is probably a good idea, right?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
make it so it's like, yeah, this vial in this pocket, this is what you pull out and give to me so I don't die.
I will show everyone that. It's behind this pustule here on my neck. Just pop it and it will come out.
Well, good news. Good news, everyone. Compostor will die before we do that.
All right, Compostor, you want to talk to Sakawachi?
Yeah, Sakawachi,
Hello.
this might be a weird question,
Yeah.
but is your mother, Sayulak?
Yeah.
And is your grandmother Sishu?
Yeah, that's correct.
I don't know how I know this. But you have been deemed the child of destiny, and you are a priority target for elimination. Your
I'm
mother is a
Yeah, I think there's a few
priority
head
target for-
swivels now.
Yeah, just like
Your mother
buddy.
is also a priority target for capture, extraction, and elimination.
She looks more than a little bit stunned at this.
I raise my shield and draw my weapon. Like,
I'm not
buddy?
making any threats. I'm just saying, like, this I don't know how I know this, but someone out there thinks of you this way and has informed someone else the same. And I think I accidentally like listened in on the communication.
She shares a
we're
look with her
dealing with-
companion.
Which, that's a worry.
My mother's dead.
Oh, that's interesting.
She died making sure I could get out of the village.
Oh.
Well, while it was
Hmm.
burning.
Amulet, right? In the crown of the world?
Yeah? No, that's correct.
Yeah. Okay, yep. Someone specifically is out to get you, and it brings me concern, and I feel like you should know, but I don't know who it is.
Okay. Okay. That's. I sheath my weapon.
Words fail her for the most part, and she kind of shares another look. You can tell that she is holding back tears at this point. She's trying to keep herself together as strongly as possible. But she's very much rocked by this information.
Mm-hmm.
And after some time, she goes, we know that I'm being hunted.
Okay. Do you know by who?
I don't know for sure. The night our village burned, there was a man who walked through the streets, just slaughtering everyone indiscriminately. We know the fire started in the library. But the day before, she takes off one of her gloves and shows her the palm of her hand where the Gatewalker symbol has been tattooed.
Yep.
My grandmother tattooed this on me and said I would need it on the quest I would be sent out on.
So you have had this for a long time.
It's been a while now.
Curious. I present mine. I too have one of these. As do all of my friends.
I think hers was physically actually tattooed on it versus what happened with us.
Yeah, which ours is more like a
We
branded
don't know
mark.
that. We don't know that ours wasn't physically tattooed on us.
But we don't remember it. She does.
Yeah.
But you remember it happening, right, Sakawashi?
Oh yeah, no, it was kind of painful actually. It's one of the few things I have left to remember my grandmother by.
Your grandmother is Sishu, right?
Yeah, no, that's...
And they've passed as well, is that correct?
Unfortunately, yeah. My grandmother and mother were both murdered.
And they now channel divine power through you, right?
I'm not sure. I know sometimes when I cast spells, I feel as though it's with my mother's voice.
Lean into that. That's good.
Hey!
We call that an ancestor's oracle.
I'm not sure if that came through. No, it did. Alright.
Look, if someone knew that I was the target of some sort of elimination plot, I would want to know. Hence, I told you. But given you already know, well, it's not news to you.
I've still been coming to terms with it, but yeah, I have a lot to process now.
Well, we've got 45 minutes. Process quick.
At that point, just to kind of keep things moving along, the trip through the city to the observatory is, I won't say halting, but there's definitely a feel of going from cover to cover, trying to avoid the stare of the dragon. For Matz's part, he's actually a really great commander, and you get the feeling this is not the first kind of like stealthy city infiltration he's probably organized and run.
No, he's a bad boy, Yardy. He's been up to no good with his ruffian friends before, I'm sure.
He's definitely been doing something bad before. But it's fine, he's legitimate now. But that, and then we go. Are the loads still going good?
Sorry?
Say that again.
Are the load times still going good?
The load time just then was very quick.
It's better than it was before the remaster, but it's not as good as it was like the first session back.
Yes, no. That's fair. There is also a fair bit of stuff going on.
Yeah. That's just been in general.
What is the plan to draw the dragon's attention? Just a lot of noise?
Yeah, well, if we have a mock fight, if we clang a bunch of swords and shields together and yell and carry on like we're fighting, then that might work.
Alright. So, in regards to the mechanics of how this fight's gonna go, the mercenaries for their part won't really be doing actual damage to the dragon. They'll be in the background throwing harpoons and things. But for the purposes of maintaining some balance to this, they won't be doing much in the way of damage. Mats will be participating, and there will be a net hazard for the dragon to deal with. Otherwise, people can roll for initiative when they're ready, and they can pretty much use whatever they want, as long as it's up to it.
I have a couple of consumables.
As
Yeah,
a general
I'll
warning,
roll.
however, the dragon will not be. Probably won't be pulling punches with the dragon because you have some preparation for this.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah. I'll roll the occultism for initiative. I was really hoping that there would have been a scroll or two available to us, but
I'll win them all.
yeah,
I'm gonna scream real loud.
those
Don't scream real loud.
those items just made me sad when we could one day
Felix?
I might luck out and roll a natural 20 sometime this year.
Nah,
We'll find
Nick's
out.
stealing them all.
Let's
Hey,
go,
hey.
Dragon Boy.
I will reiterate, I'm the only one thus far who has yet to have a critical success this session.
Oof.
And we'll do that. And we'll do that. It's currently got the threat as extreme. Compositor,
really
if you
think
want to
of
use
it.
a crafting check for it, you can. Oh, look, if you just want to use your perception, that's completely fair.
Yeah, it's like the only thing I really have higher than that is like medicine or athletics, and it's like, I can't really see much of it. Oh my god, really?
Close to her.
And we add Matt's to it as well. I have set him up so he should be on your side.
That's concerning.
He's blue. We're good.
So Foundry automatically puts NPCs as hostile during combat encounters. So they can accidentally count as flanking for the enemy.
Yeah. A good way to find out is if you hover over
Blue.
token. Green are our player allies, blue are NPC allies, red's bad. Orange is you have ownership over the token. Which
Alright.
is why Compositor is orange for me.
Neat.
Felix.
Hey.
Matt's kind of goes, so, do you want to get on the platform and start fighting?
No? Why?
Playing our swords together.
Oh.
You should probably do that. That sounds.
I mean, do we have to do it on the platform? That seems restrictive.
I mean, well, I guess...
Yeah, make the boys play with their swords together.
Do it in the
Like
direct
right
center.
here in the middle of the thing. One more. Which one? Eagle Eye.
I got him, I got him. Ooh, I miss him. I'm just missing Compositor.
Yep, I'm all thirsty. I'm drinking so many things.
Initiative, though?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I guess I better.
Probably should. Well, the dragon won't be going first, nor will it be going last. The two
Sounds
groups
about
kind
right.
of start doing their mock combat, clashing swords, making a lot of noise. It's very theatrical. You get the feeling that the bandits, although have probably tried a similar gambit before, they're not actors. But we do hear the flapping of wings, softer than it was before, as if the dragon itself has shrunk somewhat. However, as it appears, clutching the top of the telescope, the broken telescope, it still seems to be emitting some sort of field of energy around itself. It, however, does not look complete. As it begins to kind of crawl down the broken telescope, we hear it say in common, "So these are the thieves that steal the food from my mouth. The water
Hello?
from my brook. You would starve me?" With that, it lets out an almighty draconic roar. Felix, you will be up first.
No real way of getting into it, though, huh?
The net will be coming down on Matt's initiative. And the bandits are all kind of poised around the hole, just waiting for it to come down a little bit closer. As in, just waiting for Mats to give the order.
Just need to quickly... question.
Yep.
Have we successfully identified this creature?
You have successfully identified the creature.
Radical.
Haha! Oh, finally. Alright. Well, you know what you have to do with this.
I don't.
Well, you have to
We-
designate a
we-
name for it.
We
Not
ask
within
chat.
30 feet.
Well, it says
Okay, I'm
Good
moved.
listeners of ours,
it says its
please.
name is Myroga, so everyone knows its name is My Corona.
Oh god.
Do, 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 do.
I can't get there.
Could you do a sweep, like, kip up, backflip or something? And then run up the telescope? Surely it's on an angle.
It is on an angle.
Also, I'm guessing it's not actually my level or lower, huh?
Oh.
It is
Probably
not
not.
your level lower.
No. Never mind.
What we call that in the biz is a skill issue.
So what's
I'm
the plan,
going
Felix?
to delay.
Delay? Alright.
Yeah.
Velian,
Yeah. I'll delay to as well.
delay as well?
Yeah. Pick
Alright.
Mats up.
Now, this might be a little bit annoying for people, but Mats is actually going to hold an action.
Mhm.
Son of a. Okay.
He's going to command, his held action is to command the net to come down when the dragon is closer.
Makes sense.
So, Felix, waiting till after the dragon?
Yeah.
Yeah? Same for you, Veliana?
How far away is it?
It has
From
not
me.
moved.
No, I didn't. I don't know how far away from me it is.
40.
It is 40 feet up in the
Close.
air, so roughly, but it will be hitting the
Oh.
sky.
Yeah.
Oh, it's hid in the sky.
So it's here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Yeah,
6,
so-
7, 8, 9.
50, 40. Okay, so it's only like 45 feet away. Or no, more than that.
Look at
Anyways,
that.
like
5,
60.
20.
Anyways, I'm doing.
40.
But if it's hidden in the sky, that probably means that's.
Oh, it's
a whole
not
bunch of
hidden,
other stuff.
sorry. It's going to hit the sky as in it's going to fly damages.
Ah. Yeah. The main reason why I was asking is because I have this thing called a spell with 120 feet reach.
Ah. I mean, it will reach.
Yeah. So piercing or spirit if spirit would do more damage than piercing.
It's fine either way. Spirit would probably be the best at the moment, though.
I don't think you understand how this.
No,
the
no,
spell works. man.
I understand. I'm telling you, Spirit.
Okay. Because
I do understand how it
have
works
to
at this
choose
point.
one of the fit. I have to choose one of the physical ones, and then
Yeah.
if spirit's better, it does that instead. But okay, so I will. I should target it first. Oh, would help if I was pressing T and not Y. Ooh, no, I got 3 hero points. Let's
You
don't
gonna
miss
do
that.
it?
Yeah.
Don't you hate it when that happens?
I was hoping, if at any time I was to get a critical success, it would be now.
20?
But that ain't happening today. So, I have 1 action left. What's the distance on here? Let's see. 30. Yeah. So I will. I'll just do glass shield. Better sit than sorry.
Glass shield. Easy done. Shift you in the initiative. You've had your action. The dragon, also known as a Myroga.
Woo!
It is going to start its descent. This will be 2 actions. But as it gets there, and I reset its height.
It's under the telescope.
Matt lets out a whistle, high pitched, before letting out a loud howl, and we hear the other smiling wolves in the area start to howl as well, as the net comes down.
Yay.
And our boy needs to make a reflex save.
Whoa.
The net comes down. It is not enough to make him prone, and it probably won't hold him, but it is going to slow him down a bit.
We bought ourselves 1 action.
I
Alright,
rolled an 18.
Yeah, look, it was a good roll.
Can I have your dice, Matt?
Look, if I could hand them over, but I will let you know I have done this in the past. It doesn't work out as great as it sounds. However, this does leave it with only 1 action remaining. With it, it's... Ooh. I mean, Composter, you're on the level with it. Like, on this descent. But Mats did actually whistle then. You know what? I'm going to keep that one. That's
35.
Elves.
2 actions to get there. 1 action to hit it real hard. Just
One's all you need, right?
No, I'll keep it.
You're going to keep that one?
Yeah,
That's fair.
that was almost a 20.
Nope, too far.
Back it up.
Composter!
I'm gonna use devise a stratagem as a free action. Mighty pants. You should never regret. I'll make a knowledge check in order to just try and get a crit on it and give me that sweet +1 later on. Ooh, maybe. What's it?
Unfortunately,
That's
not
why-
a critical.
No, close. Okay.
I can let you know, however, dragons have a draconic frenzy
Yes.
that allows it to do multiple attacks. One could say 3 attacks for only 2 actions.
Mm-hmm.
And they also have an attack of opportunity.
Yes. Good point.
Or a reactive strike, as they say in the remaster.
Mm-hmm. I'm unlikely to hit it with a 7. I've got heaps of actions. I don't know what to do if I can't hit it. Can I? Who's next? Valiana. Can I?
Antara.
No. Entire. Yes. Can I aid an attack?
You can aid an attack.
Or entire? Yes.
How are you aiding this attack?
Well, I have both. I have my normal crossbow in my hand, and then my gauntlet crossbow with the vine arrow on my forearm.
Yep.
So I could shoot it with normal arrows, and then once I'm confident that I can hit it, I can use my fancy thing. So I will just wing a normal arrow at it.
Yeah.
As best I can.
Well, just to make it easier, roll your attack roll now. This is preparing to aid. But you will be spending your reaction to do this, but I don't think you have much else to do with it. That will be a success for an aid, so Antara, you'll get a +1 to your next attack roll.
Aw, thank you.
Question, would the aid use the devise a stratagem, or would it be its own separate roll?
I can roll another attack now if you would like.
No, that'll be fine. Because you're not actually trying to hit the dragon,
Yeah.
so you're not after like the mechanical bonuses of devise a stratagem.
Alright. I'm gonna take a step. Nope, I've got a ruler out. I'm gonna take a step. And then just move back a bit, because I feel like too close. That'll do. That's my turn.
Alright. Antara,
Ooh, okay.
you watch as Compostifer kind of takes a couple of steps back while firing off his crossbow. More trying to distract the dragon than actually land a proper hit.
Yeah. My biggest concern was that I was... I don't know. Spend an action to get Boy to move.
Yep.
Close the distance. And then he will make a strike. No, he won't. Okay, that's him done. I was gonna try a Zenith Star. Try to get that dazzle on him.
That's not a bad idea.
Okay.
Alright, he does his will save. Fortitude save.
Fortitude, yeah.
Ooh.
It's only a DC 20 though, so. Dang.
Wow.
It's still going to be dazzled
success,
for one
he's
round,
still
though.
dazzled. Yeah.
Well, that's handy.
Okay.
It rears back as you kind of put the stars in its eyes, and we see the kind of Borealis-like effects start to kind of come over its face as it is whipping its head about in a violent manner.
Yep. And then would a strike be at map now?
2 actions for Zenith Star. So if you commanded Rapstallion,
Excellent. No, I can't. No, that's it.
easy done.
Alrighty.
Mats is going to kind of get your attention, Felix,
Mm-hmm.
and then he's just going to hoist himself over the banister.
Now it's not the time for flirting.
Otherwise, he's. Why is it called a great axe? Yeah, alright. Fair enough.
Because that sword is big enough to be an axe.
Mm.
I mean, I guess. He is going to spend an action to let out another wolf's howl as he starts his rage.
That check. So,
Unfortunately, that will be a miss.
I
Veliana.
was glad he got Felix to watch that.
Yeah. Okay. I am, as my first action. Actually, let me double check the distance to Buddy Pal. Okay. Yeah, my first action will be to command Dallinax to kind of just go chill on the banister.
Yep.
It's gonna be like right there. My second action will be to Evil Eye the dragon.
Bold move.
Yeah, it's a bold move. Give it the stink eye. Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Don't worry about it. No. Yeah, no, I'm not surprised. I feel like I'm gonna have a fun time this combat. On the bright side, Xena Star goes for an additional round.
Yay.
Yeah. I hope this goes a bit better than the last boss fight we had,
What were you?
where I was just the extend Xena Star.
If I remember
last
right,
action.
that actually made it so it missed a couple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
useful.
That,
We all have our role.
yeah, my role is just extending other people's debuffs
And stuff. You know. We
And
can't all be
people-
Felix.
and their people when it comes out. And last action, I'll sustain this.
That's
That
a hit.
I hit. I hit. For 4 points of damage. And that is 3 actions for me.
Don't know. You're alright. You're alright, module.
Bye, bot.
Oh, you got it. Beat me to it, jeez. That is your turn. Just to kind of
Yep.
send the spiritual armament against it, Veliana, you see the bubble of energy around it actually start to break. The other mercenaries around you are trying to put extra pressure on the net itself to kind of bring it down.
Yeah.
But for its first
I
action,
didn't have enough actions.
I know. It is going to kind of flare up and do a draconic frenzy.
Uh-oh.
I have a roll to attack. Calm down, module.
If you have someone targeted, it just does it every time something pops up.
Well, it's targeting itself at the moment. Who will be first, Felix?
Boo.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Ouch.
Want to do that dazzle check?
Why did it do
Want
it
to
then?
fail that dazzle check?
We'll give it a shot.
Please fail.
Oh my gosh.
Hey,
Ooh, or do
I'm
I
going
want to?
Mm.
Yeah, no, let's do it. I'm going to use my
Computers.
villain point to re-dazzle.
Please be worse. Dang it.
Well spent.
So close.
But I am out of villain points now. So,
I've
It's
just
kind of
switched
just
into mod view in case anyone changes that.
so you just instantly deny it.
Hmm.
It is whipping around with its claws, so this one will be going for Mats. That'll also be a hit. And then, Antara, you're getting the tail.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, no, that's gonna be a miss. Surprising no one. He's barely.
Listen,
injured,
I
so he's
had
not
my
desperate yet.
worries.
Antara,
Mhm.
next up, you can do your champion's reaction for Felix because he is in range.
Oh, I didn't realize he was in range. Is that all right? Sorry.
No, it's cool. I get it. I haven't apologized for anything, and I never will.
Yeah, I know. I've met you. Oof.
So, oh, yeah, he's gonna take that enfeebled because we're still using the old rules for champion at the moment. So, glimpse of redemption. Thank you, and you can get 6 hit points back, Felix.
There you go.
I think redemption still gives
That
enfeebled.
makes everything better.
I haven't had a good chance to look at it thoroughly. That's the main issue.
Hmm.
I don't like talking to players about like big changes to their classes until I've had a proper chance to look at it. What? At the villain point, especially now that he's enfeebled. He's surrounded but confident.
She's confident. He's a little dragon.
And the net will
Got
break.
Got that BDA, big dragon energy.
Heck yeah.
It rears back once more, and we hear the collective oofs of the bandits as they're kind of thrust forward, and the net is broken as it extends its wings out. It is, however, completely out of actions. Felix!
Felix.
What you gonna do, Felix?
What do you think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna try and hit it real hard. Hell yeah. Thank you, off guard flanked.
Well, we know who's getting hit.
That guy.
As you kind of strike him with the sword, the bubble of heat that surrounds him shakes, and we start to see more cracks appear across it. You have one action remaining, Felix.
Yeah, why not? Woo!
Realize? Alright, let's go.
I speak Draconic, it's fine. I'll think up a good thing later. No, I won't.
Here you go.
That's basically it. Just like, I got nothing. But like angry.
Your mother was dragon.
Your mom.
Bad. Oh no, dang it.
It turns its
You
head around.
look like
Your
fighting dragons.
conjunction is terrible.
My mom.
That's you done, though? Compostifer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it 10. That's pretty lame. I'm gonna move to here. And then, ooh, what bombs do I have? Ugh, it's surrounded by people.
I think the people in question are happy to take a point or two of splash damage, though.
It's fine.
Well, maybe less than fine.
Probably worth it. Persistent damage is pretty good if it sticks. Ooh. I'll make another quick knowledge check just in case I roll real well. No. And then I'll quick bomber this guy. Missed. Oh well. Everyone take 1 damage.
1 roll damage.
Is that everyone who was?
Everyone but Valiana and Elanax.
Okie dokie.
The barrier is still up, but it is shaking profusely.
I'll reload, because I didn't do that last time.
Alright. And Tara.
Alrighty. Use an action, command Boyo. Boyo is going to... He's going to attempt the grapple even though it's the same size category as him.
Yep.
So here he goes. Okay. Doesn't get it.
Unfortunately. He
Um,
kind of rears
otherwise-
up, and they do that thing where, you know, he tries to put his paws, like his big claws up to kind of push him down. But
yeah, I mean, he has leverage because he's up on the platform
Yeah.
still. So trying to do it from below is probably dumb, but... Alright, and then just an at-map attack, I guess. Give him a little claw. Never mind. Rapstallion's out of his league tonight. I'll give him a bonk. With the sword. No, I'm done with this. We're not doing that. Come
we're
on.
doing this?
Oh my god.
I think we are doing this.
We are doing that, apparently. Great, great, love that. And otherwise just raising my shield. I can't do it again for some reason. I
Nope.
think because I've somehow got both of us selected, but I can't just select one of us. Thank you.
I gotcha. That's fair. It's probably a glitch. It's
Alright, that's my turn.
Alright. Well, look, Matt's is pretty uncomplicated here.
He's raging.
The big Yankee boy.
He's not that big, but he's gonna be swinging though. Not swinging.
You do have villain points, Matt.
Oh, do I?
Yeah.
They're not ally points.
Well, what is Matt's if not the villain of the villain?
Ooh.
The villain of the villain is my
Ally?
something, you know?
The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Valiana.
Yeah. I did give you.
Yeah, how's that shield looking?
The shield is looking reasonable.
Okay. Well, my first action will actually be a free action at the start of my turn. As Dalnex is gonna kind of just move ever so slightly.
Yeah.
But what that means is I will be extending the duration on the dazzled and the enfeebled.
Fair enough.
Neat.
That is my free action. My next two actions as will be trying to dispel the magical shield around it.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
let's go.
Ooh,
Good plan.
big brain.
That's right. Oh no, you're on 13 months now, Ash. Thank you for the subscribble.
Yeah, thank you.
Where's my sequencer? With your Dispel Magic, Velion, shield on it breaks.
Like a shattered mirror.
Like a
Fantastic.
shattered mirror.
Yeah.
I
This
have a
means,
theme, okay? If I'm not committing to it, something's wrong.
this
Brilliant.
means it is no longer resistant to physical attacks.
Yay.
And can no longer do one of these. It had one left that it could do, and it was saving it for special occasion.
And my last action is to sustain,
Yep.
which is why I had to do the free action. It happened!
Okay.
Yay! You
Nice.
got it.
Yay!
I'm ready for 2 1s.
Well,
Close enough.
you were off, right?
Yeah, close enough. Anyways, it takes double that.
Well, you guys are keeping this field of energy for now. But it will be taking 6 damage.
Double.
Double?
Yep.
It doesn't have the double variant on it. Oh god, I'm gonna disable that mod soon. Alright, you done, Felix?
I think it's just. I think it might be broken into it.
Yeah.
Felix
I'm
does
good.
it to go, but I'm done. I know it was the natural 20, so you got confused.
A little bit, yeah.
I think he's about to attack me, and therefore I'm done, Felix.
Yeah.
Liliana,
Yeah.
with one hand, you gesture towards it, as if holding a mirror in front of you. And as you kind of do a gesture and break the shield of force around it, you send your spiritual armament towards it and give it a mighty strike. It does turn to you and kind of give a low guttural growl.
Veliana will point at one of the nearest mercenaries.
Not me, that guy.
Wasn't me.
Alright.
That's a reaction,
Unfortunately-
right?
It is currently surrounded. So it needs to thin the herd a little bit first. Alright, let's go. Felix, you're still the biggest threat at the moment.
I mean,
Not
No.
necessarily in stature. Bleh. Words are just doing great tonight.
Well, that's a miss. That will be a hit. I can do these on the same person, can't it?
no.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, I always thought Draconic Frenzy was on different people.
Doesn't say so.
This
Yeah,
is why
apparently
it's
doesn't.
brutal.
Oh.
You could have a full frenzy on someone.
And then, for its tail strike, because it's kind of facing out that way, it is going to flash its tail out toward you, Taro.
Ouch.
For its final action, still targeting Felix.
The hell?
Moralize as it roars at you.
It tried to do that thing you did to it back.
It can't see Felix.
It is a little bit dazzled.
Jesus.
Actually, let me...
I believe
Concealed.
Dazzled only works against attacks.
Yeah.
It's roaring in your general direction. But this will make you
Demoralizes
frightened too,
auditory
Felix.
anyway.
Great.
Oh dear.
It, however, is done. What is your reply?
I'll just put friend 2 on me. A little song and dance number I like to call Vicious Swing.
Actually, it's when targeting with an attack, spell, or other effect. If a check fails, you aren't affected.
Oh, this is another
No
effect.
frightened.
You're no friend.
Yay.
Felix is super happy because he didn't push the button yet.
Well,
Combination of flanking.
For the team sometimes too.
Yeah, he doesn't like you.
same.
You have one action remaining.
I do. I don't wanna worry about those yet. Yelling at him didn't do too good.
Well, he'll be immune to your demoralizing now.
Yeah, I'm just gonna give him a whack. I'll be surprised if this works. Yeah, that's fair. Right on.
Alright, Compostifer.
Yeah. The words came up and said, found it. In fact, you didn't, Compostifer. You did not find it.
You found something
I
else upon
found
your
it.
person?
This cool trinket. Oh wait, that's
Yeah,
not what I was
I was
looking.
about to say, he found the little, the missing tooth that he's been searching for the last.
Oh,
like,
yeah. Yep.
2
It was
weeks.
behind his knee. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, guys, a dragon!
Look out! Yeah.
All I can think of is that that one character from Steven Universe that sees the recently transpired.
I remember them. They're adorable.
I don't know what to do when I can't do anything. I guess I could just get stabbing. Maybe that might work. Which means I can sheath this at the same time. And I can try and attack and probably miss the first time. That's fine. But I can try and attack a second time and maybe hit. But probably not. Oh, hit!
That's a hit! With a natural good work.
Okay. Maybe
Yeah,
Phil is actually
take 6 damage! Tremble in fear!
I mean, did you press the critical button or just the damage button?
No, just take double that. Take 12.
Take 12? Okay.
Well, no. You have deadly D8, my dude.
Oh, you do too with the War Razor, so I press the crit button.
Good point. Ha! It's
13. Huge difference.
That's what's gonna do it. Yeah.
It was basically the same.
Well, you rolled a 1
Yes.
on the D8.
I totally forgot. Thank you for that reminder.
I believe that's you, Dunk Apostropher, as you kind of open some of its wounds. He's looking pretty hurting right now. I don't like its chances. And Tara.
Alright, again, let's try this Rapstallion. I give him his... I'm gonna get him to try to grapple again.
Yep.
Let's go. Yes.
Let's absolutely go.
There's my boy.
Let me put the grabbed on him.
Alright. So this way he can't... It looking like it was pretty rough. I was worried it was going to try to fly away.
Oh, it absolutely was.
Let's grab him. And then let's give him a little slash while we've got him. Nope.
That's
Okay, that's
fine.
fine. We're too focused on holding him. That's okay.
Yeah.
The grab's the important thing.
Yeah, the grab was the most important bit. I'm gonna give it a bop. Bop it. Ugh.
I mean, you
You
have
twist
a
my
hero
arm.
point. There we go. That's a hit.
Finally,
Thanks to
some
the
damage on
grab.
this thing. That's my boy. Ugh. Alright. And you know, because it already looks like trash, I'm gonna try and hit it again. I'm not gonna bother with the shield.
That's a hit.
Dang. Nah. Not enough. Oh well.
Now
That's
look,
me.
I'm looking at his dwindling hit points. It's like,
We got him, wail on him.
mostly because he's an NPC. Feliana?
Hey.
Kill shot, kill shot.
Have him. Any damage he does, if it leaves it to 1 hit point, I'm good. No way, I'm taking that down myself though.
Oh, you
He
you
might
want him to
already
take a
be at
couple of
one.
blind shots? Okay.
I kind of was hoping. I was kind of hoping that he can whittle it down a bit more.
Okay.
He hasn't hit yet, so
Yeah, GM NPC, kill the dragon.
See how it goes. See, this is when he gets the critical.
Yep.
Oh,
yeah,
just a
I
hit.
believe.
Hey, no, hey.
Yeah,
Nah,
that
hey.
targeted Felix.
And
Oh,
This
it
is
will
where we
still hit
find
the
out that
dragon.
he's actually a double crosser.
It will still
He's
hit the
actually been
dragon.
working with the dragon the entire time. Matt takes 10 damage.
He hits Felix so hard he hits himself.
What? Yeah. God. See, I've
This
got
is
it
all very
zoomed out on my
confusing.
screen, and there's like 3 or 4 different like character sheets and stuff open on it.
Hey, I struggled just doing 2, so.
Dalanax, am I a dragon?
Alright.
No, don't think so.
That will also be a hit. Are you sure you wanted him to whittle down?
No.
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
good work, Matt. You killed Matt.
What a satisfying end of the adventure.
I will note that there was that it would have gone to its turn before we were able to kill it.
Oh, you don't know. With that, however,
Because I would have done 22 points of damage.
I would have.
You go after the dragon.
Yeah.
With your combined efforts,
Yeah,
all of you
that's all
managed to
of
bring
us.
down the dragon.
If you didn't like it, Felix, you could have spoken up.
I did.
Yeah, you were not very vocal about that, my dude.
At that point, however, Mats does just kind of lean down against the banister and go, "Oh, I was so dead."
You're drama queen.
Felix coughs up blood, looks at him, and is like, "Yeah, man, should get those looked at. Sepsis is a real killer."
How is
down
everyone? Do we all have our arms?
What was that?
We took down a dragon.
Look at us go.
That's
We
what we did.
sure did.
And I came out unscathed. This is a good time.
No, it's doing the thing again.
Random roll. I'm scared. Oh.
Whoops.
Now it's Rapscallion's turn to be on top.
There we go.
No, thank you.
You carry me, master.
Click and drag off your.
Yeah, there we go.
I said that I came out unscathed and a D20 got rolled. I'm like, oh no.
I'm like, uh-oh.
No.
I tempted Matt. Oh no. Yeah. Unfortunately, the dragon did not use its villain points to live.
I don't think it can. As the combat starts to settle down and the adrenaline is calming, and the bandits all kind of, the mercenaries all kind of rolling to help with the celebrations and stuff with that. Veliana, you feel a
Yes?
slight chill start to go up your arms. It's not all pervasive, and you kind of give your hands a shake and it goes away just as quickly.
That's concerning.
Alex kind of looks to your hands, and then kind of looks to you, and you share kind of a look. And with that, I will end the session there.
And Tara leans in real close to you, Felix, as she's doing this, and she goes, "Only because I didn't want to have to heal Matt."
Oh no, I understand. Yeah.
My arm, it hurts so much. No, he's being pretty
Just
good about it.
arm falls off.
It's but a flesh wound.
Turns out he was a silver dynamo all along.
Sterling Dynamo, and I love that archetype. I really do.
Oh. If we didn't need a caster, I might. That was probably what I would have got. But
Alright, well, with all that said and done, like I said, I am going to finish out the session there. They have their escape from the city still left to do, but we can leave that until next week. But with our players having successfully cleansed a ley line and slayed a dragon, their adventures seem to be going ever onwards as they are running from the Obsidian Oath. If you want to find out what happens next time, however, you'll have to join us at 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, where we'll be continuing Gatewalkers, presented by Tabletop Obscura for Pathfinder 2nd Edition by Paizo Publishing, powered by Foundry VTT, and music by Marco Gelfin. The VOD for this will be up within 48 hours, Tuesday local time. I think it's like Monday evening if you're over there in the Northern Hemisphere. Otherwise, the latest episode will be up in the morning, in about 12 hours from now, roughly-ish. I just need to upload to YouTube. Otherwise, be sure to check out on the socials, all that other fun stuff. I'm going to quickly check if there's someone we can readily raid.
Maybe.
Ooh. We took down a dragon. Do 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 do.
there's D8 dungeon.
I don't want to raid the ducks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ducks are always nice.
Ducks
I
it
like breeding
is!
ducks.
To the ducks!
Been a while.
It has been a little while.
Gotta get those duck tokens. Duck coins. Woohoo!
I do like the
Duck
duck
coins.
tokens.
Woo.
But all that
You're
said,
welcome for
I
that
hope you
fact
would.
in your mind.
For the next 7 years.
I might have to download it. I mean, resubscribe to Disney Plus to get it legitimately. With all
You
that
can borrow
said,
my Disney.
I hope you have a good day, a good night, a good week, no matter where you are on the world. And remember, as always, we are the storytellers. Good night, everyone.
Bye
Bye. Your mom.
Yeah, share with your mom.
Yeah, I guess. Maybe.